video we're going to show how to backwash your standard sand filter system. What we're going to do is we're going to take our hose, which we already have stretched out, and we're going to connect it to the backwash pipe on the filter system. We have ours stretched out already. However, there are many different types of hoses you can use for this to backwash your filter system. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to hook up the pipe to the filter system, and then we'll show you how to backwash the filter. Okay, so as you can see, we have this pipe here which is going directly into the multi-port on the backwash portion of the multi-port. And you'll see that I have my backwash hose, my vacuum hose, connected to the other end of the pipe with the cone fitting connected to the hose. Just over here by the time clock, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut the filter off. Alright, now that the pump is off, and you always want to make sure the pump is off before you turn your multi-port valve, I'm just going to basically push down on the back side of the handle and turn clockwise. Always turn your multi-port in the same direction. I like to go clockwise. Okay? And make sure that you're locked into the backwash port of the multi-port. Okay, now that we're set into backwash mode, I'm going to turn the filter back on. Once I turn the filter back on and we have water running through the system, you'll see a little sight glass here. This sight glass is the water that's going through my backwash hose. So you can either watch the water here or you can watch it at the end of the hose. So let's go to the end of the hose. Okay, now that we're down at this end of the hose, you'll see the water rushing out the pipe. You want to just make sure that before you shut the pump back off and go to rinse mode, that this water is coming out of the end of the pipe clear. When you first turn it on, you may see the water's brown. Don't turn this off until the water turns clear. Anywhere between 3 and 5 minutes usually does it. So let's head over to the filter again. Now that we know our water's coming out of the hose clear and we got the filter cleaned enough, what we're going to do next is we're going to shut the filter off. Okay? We're going to come back over to the multi-port, and we always shut the filter off before we turn the multi-port, and we're going to push down on the handle and turn clockwise again to rinse mode. You have a spot on your multi-port that says rinse. What this does is this is going to rinse out the tank before we go to filter. So now it's on rinse, I'm going to turn the filter on for another 10-15 seconds, and we're going to clean out the hose and we're going to settle things down in the tank. While this is happening, you'll also see water coming through the sight glass and through the end of the hose again, which is normal. So we got water flowing through the pipe again, and again you're going to run it for about 10 seconds or so. Okay, now that we have rinsed the tank out, we're going to shut it off one more time. We're going to put it back on to filter. Make sure we're locked into filter, turning it clockwise, making sure the filter's off when we turn it. Make sure everything's good. We're going to turn the filter back on. Okay, as you can see, now that we're back in filter mode with the pump running, we have no water coming out the discharge hose. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to roll up my backwash hose, and I'll see you back over by the filter system. Okay, now that our pump is back on and in filter mode, and we have our hose rolled up and ready to put away, this completes the backwash on the sand filter.